Oh, Speicherpunkt. Speicherpunkt. Nein.
This looks just like that machine from the ruins beneath Wallbridge.
This device preserves visual recordings of research targets.
Lambda. Oh, hey, there's that word again.
What does it mean, anyway?
Lambda. In our world, Lambda has come to mean nightmare.
Why is that?
Lambda is a life form we discovered by accident while researching the Lostelia. When the Institute's director, Professor Cornell, began to study it, it quickly became a nightmare for us all. The worst aspect of Lambda, and there are many, is an ability to hatch monsters from its body. These monsters threw Fodra into chaos, and eventually led to its destruction.
That cocoon! It looks just like the one that appeared at World's Eye.
After wreaking havoc here, Lambda fled to your world of Affinia. We knew Lambda had to be stopped, so we created a humanoid capable of fighting it and initiated pursuit. That humanoid is Protos Hace, the one you call Sophie. Unfortunately, Protos Hace was unable to destroy Lambda. After much discussion, we surviving Fodrans chose to seal off Affinia in the hopes of containing Lambda there. But now, after so many years, the Aphenians have come to us.
So you built Sophie and then sent her to our world so she could defeat Lambda. Does that mean Lambda is the one who created the cocoon?
But wait, that doesn't make sense. I mean, Richard made the cocoon, right? Maybe Lambda knows how to disguise itself or something. Maybe it just looks like Richard.
I refuse to believe that Richard and Lambda are the same. I know Richard. He's not a monster. He can't be.
Sophie's getting worse.
We must hurry.
I agree. Come on.
Ah, okay, waren wir nur hier. Nein! Da war was zum Reden, zum Quatschen. Scheiße!
What's happening?
Protos Hace's particles are breaking down.
Excuse me?
Protos Hace is composed of individual particles that act in concert with each other. These particles, tinier than a grain of sand, come together to form a human shape. And while they act as one, the particles also possess the ability to separate from each other, which is what you see happening right now.
Asbel. Sharia. What's happening?
Hey, what's going on, you guys?
It's the result of a process called distributive preservation. Your friends must be completely synchronized with Protos Hace's particles.
I don't understand.
When Protos Hace suffers heavy damage, it usually splits into individual particles, shuts down all functionality, and begins the process of reconstruction. This is known as particle preservation. Distributive preservation, on the other hand, allows Protos Hace to implant its particles into one or more separate vessels. Have you ever seen Protos Hace split into particles like this? Anyone?
That must be what happened 7 years ago.
But the unit shouldn't actually engage that procedure. The reason being, distributed preservation makes it much more difficult for the particles to reform. Failure could render reformation impossible, so why would Protos Hace have risked entering that state?
Would her particles have any kind of effect on the vessels that they went into?
Yes. In fact, while the particles prepare for reconstruction, they would repair any damaged areas of the vessel as well.
So Sophie split herself into 3 parts and then used those parts to save Asbel, Sharia, and little bro.
But then that means Sophie didn't die after all. She was just recuperating within us.
It's amazing. She's been with us this whole time.
I see. Then this would explain why we possess some of the same powers she has. Incredible.
So, what would happen if she underwent distributive preservation again in her current condition?
Distributive preservation does not allow for reconstruction of the self. She would lose all elements of her current identity.
Sophie, you risked your life for us.
Impossible. Protos Haste was never designed for this kind of self-sacrifice. I fear further particle breakdown could be disastrous. We must hurry.
Oh mein Gott, das ist so schön, dass ich gerade weinen könnte. Aber ich will jetzt erst nochmal wissen, was hier gequatscht werden konnte. Ah! Wieso? Geht das jetzt etwa nicht mehr? Scheiße! Ah, doch.
Toy blocks? What are those doing here?
Interesting. Cornell used those as part of his research.
Cornell? Was he related to this facility?
Correct. Cornell was a foremost researcher of humanoid development, a key mind in the field of biotechnology.
Is this Cornell person still alive?
I'm afraid not. From my understanding, Cornell died before the Great War began in Fodra. However, his research lived on, and was the foundation for many spectacular breakthroughs. It truly is a shame that such an accomplished individual such as he would lead such a short-lived life.
Asbel, Sharia, we should move on. Yes, of course.
Aha. So. Hier hinten geht's weiter. Alter Falter. Das entgeht jeder Logik. Wo kommen die denn her? Ach, egal. Kann ich mir das nicht anschauen? Offensichtlich nicht. Elegante Feder. Echt? Geht das nicht? Schade. Oh, die Musik ist hier immer so dramatisch. Dramatisch. Goldener Zweig. Ja. Und natürlich wieder in E1. Für die letzte Batterie hier, die hier noch ist. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob ich die überhaupt noch brauche. Ich glaube, damals war eine Batterie übrig, aber ich bin mir nicht ganz sicher. Wie tief haben die das denn gebaut? Oh, hier ist wieder alles lila. Na, ich komme wohl nicht drum rum, wenn ich hinten an die Kiste möchte.
Sometimes I get so lost in serious thought. About what? About how I could think more seriously about things. Oh, brother.
Mitnehmen und den Rest wegwerfen. Ich weiß nie, für welchen Weg ich mich als erstes entscheiden soll. Oh, hier geht's weiter. Dann will ich erstmal gucken, was passiert, wenn ich den anderen Weg nehme. Oh, wo bin ich denn jetzt? Da unten.
It was your own vanity that bested you. Or not.
Erstmal schauen, was der andere Weg tut. Ach, jetzt wird mir klar, warum die Viecher mir ausweichen. Wo ich gerade dabei bin. Wo kommt denn dieses Funkeln her? Wie kann ich denn das abschalten? Wie habe ich denn das eingestellt? Warte mal. Ich habe doch 100 Pro irgendwo einen Finstertrunk. Perfekt. Jetzt wird mir klar, warum die immer an mir alle ausweichen. Das ist wegen diesem komischen, glitzernden Licht. Das ist nicht, weil ich denen zu stark bin. Hätte mich auch gewundert.
No one can stand before my blade.
Fußkette, das ist Sophie. Ich muss unbedingt mitnehmen. Mitnehmen, was ich kriegen kann. Sau cool.
I just invented a new tactic.
Oh?
First, I toss out a peach gel, and while the enemy is distracted,
Then?
I eat an apple gel.
I suggest you reverse that.
Ist immer noch mein Lieblingscharakter. Ach, hier kam ich gerade her. Ach, ja, genau. Da hinten musste ich ja wieder die Wand frei machen. Möchte ich, ja. Ah, perfekt. Habe ich also doch noch gebraucht. Aber jetzt brauche ich extra nicht nochmal hochfahren. Weil jetzt ist auch keine mehr übrig. Und hier ist alles blau. Ah, jetzt komm schon. Ich will gegen dich kämpfen. Au.
I'm not done yet.
Über die Entstehung der Amasianer.
What is it, Pascal? You sound like an owl.
It's these machines. They're a bit different from the ones I'm familiar with. But once I fiddle around with them, they seem simple enough.
Fascinating. Adaptation is the hallmark of an exceptional engineer.
Emerald, if you don't mind me asking, who are the Amarcians?
If you are so curious to ask, they were a group of engineers who maintain the technologies of Fodra. I myself used to be counted among their number.
Wait, you're an Amarcian as well? If that's the case, is it possible that you and Pascal are distant relatives?
Relatives? No. I fear you have misunderstood me. Amarcia was just the name for a coalition of research engineers. Though bonds were strong, none shared any blood ties.
What? We're not all in the same family? That means I have to return the money I borrowed from Poisson.
Don't borrow money from children.
Super, jetzt kann ich hier speichern. Dann, ja, ist nicht so viel passiert. Ein bisschen was. Aber wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal wieder. Ne? Macht's gut. Tschüssi.